Hello and welcome back to the Brandon Can Live channel. So today's video, as you can probably tell by the length, I actually don't know how long this video is going to be. It's an experiment. I have an addiction. I have a very bad addiction to soda. Now, you might be thinking, that's nothing. What about alcohol, drugs, smoking, that kind of thing? And you got a point. Yeah, those are way worse and more severe ones. But soda is... It's to the point where it's so bad, I have to have like at least one every like other day at least, or I'm going to like have a withdrawal, like a full-blown withdrawal, screaming headache. I need some soda or something like that. And it's also become detrimental to my weight gain. So I've actually gained some weight in the past since I last went to the doctor. I believe it was February. I went to my neurologist last and I weighed over 200 pounds. Like, not very much over 200, but a little over. And last time I went, I think I was about 180. And so I gained like 20 pounds because I started drinking soda again. Like, I had been on a little soda hiatus, but it's gotten really bad. And, you know, logic to me was like, oh, well, if I walk to get a soda, I'll just burn off all the calories. No, that's not how it works. That's not necessarily how it works. And I think a big problem with it is the caffeine side of things. Caffeine is, in fact, a drug, so it can be very addicting. And then when it comes to, like, pure soda, like, that has a bunch of sugar and fat, and that's probably why I've been gaining weight. The problem with me is the more weight I gain with the issues I have, the generalized epilepsy, the more meds I'll have to take, which, you know, is more expensive and stuff, and it's just more of a hassle in general. And, you know, I don't want to gain weight. I've been wanting to lose weight for a long time now, actually. And so last month I decided I'm going to try to not drink any more soda. Failed next day, and I kept failing every time I would say it. So I figured, you know what? This is going to be the time. May 8th, which is the day of this recording. This is day 1. I'll get into like what my day has been like, because that's what I'm going to be doing throughout this video. I'm going to document this shit. I feel like if I document it to the world and like post updates to my Instagram and stuff constantly every day, or like every day something eventful happens, you know, I'm going to document it and I'm going to record it. Now, I do have some rules and stuff that I'm following, and it's like some of it is exceptions, but some of it is specific rules because of certain reasons. So rule number 1 is obviously no soda. No Coca-Cola, no Pepsi, no root beer, no Mountain Dew, none of that stuff. I can't have any of that soft drink bullshit. No matter what, if I'm going out to a restaurant, getting fast food, or I'm, like, it's a special occasion. Regardless, no soda, not at all. Not if I'm even paying for it, no. Rule number 2, if facing a caffeine withdrawal, I am allowed to get a Coke Zero to deal with it. Now, the reason I'm deciding to have that is that even though Coke Zero is not good for you still, it at least doesn't have the sugar and the fat. And it's just like a low dose of caffeine anyways. So I just drink that and I'll be whatever. So basically, it's kind of a free pass. However, I'm going to only use it if I absolutely need to. So if I feel like I'm having like headaches and stuff, I'm going to try every other method of getting rid of it before getting a Coke Zero. So that's like a last minute thing, and it does not count to a rule I'm going to get to in a minute. Rule number 3 is I'm allowed one cheat day a week, and I chose Sundays because I open the place I work at. I work early that day, so sometimes I might feel like I need a boost, or sometimes a lot of the days that it's open that day, it's a pain in the ass at the end of the day, and I don't know, I feel like I'll need to unwind or something. But that being said, I'm going to try not to drink soda on those days either. But I've heard that if you're trying to quit something, totally cutting yourself off from it entirely is a bad thing to do. So having one day a week to be able to do that without any like punishment to that, then yeah, that's good. That's fine. Sundays, cheat day. But I can only have one soda. If I have a soda, I can only have one. Now, to explain this, anytime I have a relapse, I have to tell you guys. Because I honestly don't like it when there are like 30-day challenges or something, and it's just all sunshine, rainbows, and everything goes well. I want to be very open and real with you guys on this channel, so if I relapse, I'll let you know because of the final rule. That is, if I fail 3 times, if I relapse 3 times throughout this month, I have to reveal something to the internet that I never want to reveal ever, and it will be very embarrassing to reveal that. But that's going to be my last rule. If I could, I wish I had the money to do what Boy in a Band, when he was still respected. I don't respect him anymore because of some weird shit that's going on with him, I guess. He did a 30-day challenge thing where if he lost, then he had to donate like $1,000 to Scientology. That's the kind of thing I wish I could do, opposed to what I'm deciding the penalty is going to be. But I figured there has to be some sort of penalty if I relapse, you know? Besides, oh, I'm so sad that I didn't make it. So now when it comes to the overall goals, what are they? Stop caffeine withdrawals, because that's a pain in the ass and it's confusing, especially since it's springtime and I get sinus headaches all the time. So I don't know sometimes if it's triggered by caffeine or not, which is a problem. So, you know, I just want to get rid of the caffeine withdrawal problem. That shouldn't be a thing. So getting rid of that would be nice. 2, I mentioned earlier, lose some weight, because I need to get my weight back down so I can get my meds back down, and so that, you know, I can just be more comfortable with myself. 3 is stop the soda cravings just altogether. Not even care if I have soda that day. Not even feel like I need it. Like, if I'm having a rough day, I don't want to think, oh, I need a soda right now. I want to just be like, oh, I just need a nap. You know? Like, something like that. And then the ultimate goal is to just be able to keep this up when, like, past the 30 days. Like, that's the ultimate goal here. So as of recording this, it is day 1, so let's talk about day 1. I woke up and I watched some YouTube and I streamed. That was kind of it. I streamed Suicide Squad. I kind of just grinded the battle pass a little bit to get just to where King Shark gets his skin. And now tomorrow, day 2, which will be the 9th, I will be streaming Suicide Squad again, and it'll be episode 2. Now, as how I've been feeling, I felt very tired today. Very tired. And since I didn't drink any soda to kind of wake me up, I still feel really tired, and I'm actually pretty damn ready to go to bed. But yeah, nothing eventful happened, and really, I expected it today to be pretty easy. I didn't expect it to be super hard, because sometimes there will be days where I would go without a soda. Like, I'd still have that craving, but I'd be like, I'd try to be healthy and just not get one. But yeah, so that was day 1. Alright, so we are on day 2. Really not much happened today. I mainly just rested, and I also streamed for, I think, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I streamed some Stardew Valley. I thought Suicide Squad episode 2 came out today. Actually, no. I guess that's in a week or something like that. But yeah, so I'll stream that when that comes out. As for how I've been feeling, so it's really weird. This morning I woke up around like morning time. I was really tired, you know, as usual are. But then I was really awake. It was really weird. And then I started streaming and I became really tired again. So I don't know what's up. I think I had a friend tell me that I might have like a problem with vitamin B12 or something like that, and that's making me more sleepy or something. So maybe I should work on that. I do take multivitamins though, so I guess I should see what vitamins are in that. Anyways, I'm kind of dressed up a little bit because I'm gonna make a video. I don't know which one though yet. I have ideas on my phone, but I'm gonna just like vibe to some music while jotting down bullet points and stuff, and then make a video on one of those things, and then film it tonight, and then maybe edit it tomorrow. That's the update for day 2. Day 3 will probably be the last time I update you. I plan on updating you daily. Then it's just gonna be like anytime something happens and I want to document it, or like I'm feeling a certain way that's drastically different or something. But tomorrow I go back to work. When I started this, I was in the middle of my usual 3-day weekend. But I go back to work tomorrow, which will be the 10th. So yeah, I will see you then. Alright, so it's day 3. Today I've been so tired. I've been so tired. I could probably fall asleep standing up. And today I actually saw a coworker of mine drink a soda. And when I saw that, my heartbeat got a little tiny bit faster and I started sweating just a little bit. So that just shows right there. This is a problem. Wow, I can't believe that happened. That's actually kind of nuts. But yeah, so the tiredness is really hitting me. I really expected to start getting my sinus headaches and the stuff that, you know, I get when I am getting withdrawals and stuff, but I haven't gotten that. So that's good. That's how today's going. Aurora Borealis. That is what is happening tonight. That's why I'm sitting on my front porch right now, just kind of waiting. It is currently, at the moment, 10:26 p.m. I think I heard it was supposed to happen around 11, but I also heard some places between 9 and midnight, so I'm just waiting here. Before we get into, you know, what this video is about, the topic, I want to start with just talking about the Aurora Borealis and stuff. I didn't know it was happening. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know it happened last night. So that kind of surprised me. And the thing about the Northern Lights is it's one of those things that is like so beautiful to look at on like a computer screen or TV or something. And it's just something that was on my bucket list to see. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope one day, you know, I kind of envision myself with love of my life, cheesy, I know, going up to northern Alaska and just like sitting on the grass looking up at the sky and just staring at the Aurora Borealis there, the northern light. But yeah, this is exciting. My work day was stressful as hell. It was like crazy. Even like going home on the bus was weird. Like small talk is hell for me, okay? I'm an introvert. Small talk is hell. Small talk at a Swift stop, a whole nother circle of hell, because they're tweakers and weirdos and stuff like that. Besides all that, let's talk about the video topic, starting with how I felt. So yesterday I reported I was so sleepy all day. I could just take a nap like an instant. Today I was actually surprisingly awake. I'm still actually kind of awake, and it's like I said, it's like 10:28. So that's kind of cool. I think I'm starting to kind of adapt in a way, if that makes sense. Or I'm at least used to not having caffeine. I'm getting there at least. Which is good, because I didn't even crave soda today. I'm not sure if it's because of how busy it was or what. But yeah, the soda cravings just weren't there. And yeah, I just didn't care. We made through day 4. Let's go. Tomorrow, day 5, is actually cheat day. It's a cheat day that I can do. I'm gonna see if I can go through it without a soda, but at the same time, I feel like it's not super healthy for me to just blatantly ignore soda altogether and ignore cheat days and all that stuff. I feel like I should, like, be able to have one just casually. You know, and I'm sure, like, after I've done this 30-day thing, that's probably what's gonna happen. It's mainly the, like, the everyday thing that's the big problem here. That was day 4. Pretty good day, pretty good signs, I feel. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording now, but once the Aurora Borealis hits, I'll get some footage of it. If I can, I'll try to. And yeah, if not, I'll at least take a picture and put it in the video. So alright guys, so a few updates. One, you probably didn't see a picture of the Aurora Borealis because I didn't see shit. I didn't see dog shit. I just saw the black sky and then little stars in the sky, and I was like, well, where'd all the funny lights at? Where are all the cool lights at? So I guess seeing the Northern Lights is still on my bucket list. This is actually day 6, but let's talk about day 5 real quick. So, because I forgot to film for day 5. Day 5 was weird because, like, I didn't crave soda at all. And, you know, it was like my cheat day, so I figured, you know what, let me have one. You know what, I want to have one. I'm going to have a Coke. So I went and I got a Coke, and I tasted it, and I was like, this is okay. It's just alright. I was just kind of shocked. I was like, you know, maybe this will be easier than I thought. You know, maybe I don't even need to worry about the, you know, cheat days or anything. Now we come to day 6. Today. So, while things were looking up, now I fucked it. Today, nothing was going right for me. I missed my first 2 buses. One that goes down this one street that I live on, and then one of the Swifts. The Swifts comes like every 5 minutes on weekdays, so it's not a big deal. But still, I was having a rough day, and I come into work, and then it's like super busy. But the clock on like 15 minutes early, and everything was just going downhill. It was really busy. It was really stressful. So at lunchtime, I got a Pepsi. Yes, I relapsed. Damn it. But a friend of mine pointed out, I'm not sure if she'd want to be shouted out, so I'm just going to just say a friend of mine. A friend of mine pointed out, just don't do your next cheat day. Just skip your next cheat day. So like next Sunday, basically, I can't have a soda that day. And that eliminates the one that I fucked up on. And I was like, you found a loophole to my rules. And I like it. So, yeah. So next Sunday is not a cheat day. No cheat day till the Sunday after next. That being said, if I do drink another soda between now and the Sunday after next, I am counting that as a strike. So, yeah. So like, I'm not saying like, oh, tomorrow I can have a soda and I'll just eliminate, you know, the week 3s. No, I can't do that. That's bullshit. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I did relapse into having a soda, and it was a Pepsi, and I actually did make my mood better, and the day got better after that, so whatever. It happens, but like I said, if I fucked up at all, then I would show it, and yeah, that was an L, but it doesn't count as a strike because I'm eliminating cheat day number 2. Alright, so we got a new rule here. Kind of. It's a loophole. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on to the next day I document. Alright, we're on the 16th. It is day 9, I believe. I'm editing the last couple clips from the video because I want to have all the clips like prematurely like cut from each day. So that when I do edit the entire full video, it'll be out the day after the challenge is done, so June 9th. So, some thoughts. Well, one thing I need to talk about is the other day, I don't remember what day that was. I think the 7th? 7th or the 8th. It was the 7th. I had to take a walk at midnight to get rid of a caffeine withdrawal. So I had a Pepsi Zero. And that counts as a Coke Zero because, you know, Pepsi Coke, same difference. And, you know, it was between a Pepsi Zero or any other soda that would make me get a strike. And I was like, Pepsi Zero. Because if you remember the rules, if I have a caffeine withdrawal or I'm trying to recover from it, I'm allowed to have a Coke or Pepsi Zero. So I did do that. Yesterday, nothing happened. I was just playing Stardew Valley all day. And then today, I was gonna film a video, but I just kept, like, not being happy with it. So, I'm gonna try again probably tomorrow night, but I don't know. When it comes to the soda cravings, I didn't really have any. Let me actually show you guys what my kind of saving grace is. This isn't sponsored by them or anything, but these iced sparkling water drinks actually really do a good job. I like the classic lemonade, cherry limeade. I also like apple, but I don't think they even make apple anymore. I haven't seen that anywhere. That's how day 9's gone. I start my work week again tomorrow, which is fun. It's actually my first 5-day work week in a long time, so that'll be interesting. Before I stop this, I want to point something out going back to day 7 about the whole relapse and walking to a store at like midnight, that's another reason why I'm doing this. I don't want to have to do that to get rid of a headache. I don't want to have to risk my safety, because it was like a different vibe. Like, I'm used to walking in the dark, because like in the winter and fall time, I've been taking the bus back from work and I close most of the time. So I'm used to walking in the dark, but walking in the dark at midnight is like a different like territory, different vibe entirely. So I don't want to have to risk my safety just to get a fucking soda. I mean, it's not worth it. Yeah, I really need I need to stick to this. And I'm gonna stick to it. We're gonna do this. No more relapse thing. And I also decided, you know what, after the next time I can have, like, it is a cheat day, so like not this Sunday, that one's off limits because of this loophole thing that I talked about the other day. But the next time I can have a cheat day, I think I might even eliminate cheat days. I'm starting to think about doing that, but at the same time, I don't know. I might not. Who knows? I'll decide eventually, but yeah, I need to do this, and you know, we're entering the double digits when it comes to days, so we are getting close to the halfway point, so that's good. That's really good. Alright, so it is May 23rd. And I believe it's day 16, 17 around there. We've passed the halfway point, obviously, and today I did have a Coke Zero because I had a little sinus headache, and I didn't want to be in pain while I was streaming. Well, because I was streaming Suicide Squad Episode 2 actually came out today, and I beat it today. So, this is post-stream. So yeah, my thoughts so far is I definitely have noticed when it comes to like how I'm feeling since I quit soda, I've had less sinus headaches that are at least related to caffeine. So today I thought I had a sinus headache, and I thought it was due to lack of caffeine. There's like birds in the trees or something. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Well, there's a lot of birds around. It's spring, so. Yeah, today's like either seasonal headache or I need water or something. So I did think it was a sinus headache though, so that Coke Zero doesn't count, whatever. But yeah, there are occasional cravings for it, but you know, like I mentioned when I had my last soda, I believe I mentioned that. It was either my last soda or on my first cheat day, I mentioned how it didn't taste as good as I thought it would. I think it was the first cheat day that I did that. Last cheat day, by the way, last Sunday. I didn't update on that day. I ended up not drinking any soda at all that day. Like I said I would. I said I'm not going to do that. But I think I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep just not drinking a soda on a cheat day. I'm going to try not to, but sometimes, you know, I'm going to probably want to treat myself for. If the day's very stressful, yeah. I'm done doing that, though, that loophole thing. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to always make it seem like it's like a cop-out or something, but yeah. Another thing I noticed is I was actually, like, kind of more... I'm more energized without caffeine. Like, I don't need caffeine to be energized, I've realized. Like, I noticed that last time I opened, which was my last cheat day. I did not need a soda at all. And another thing I noticed is that cherry drinks are kind of the key for me to not craving soda. I've had cherry ice drink, sparkling ice drinks. I'm not sure if you've seen those. Cherry limeade, and then cherry bubbly. Both of those have done amazingly when it comes to serving those cravings. So that's good for sure. So yeah, I'm going to go. So that's like my midpoint thoughts. I'm gonna go now. I'm planning to play with some friends, and also I'm gonna film my review of Episode 2 Suicide Squad / Season 1 entirely. So those should be up by the time this video's up. So yeah, I'll see you the next day I decide to check in. Alright guys, I gotta come clean now. I fucked up again. I fucked up. So, it is the 28th, which is, I believe, day 21. And I need to talk about the last 2 days. because the day before yesterday was a cheat day, and then yesterday is a day that I need to talk about. So the 26th was a cheat day, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have a soda because I missed the last cheat day, so I might as well just have a soda. It tasted so good. It tasted so bomb this time. Unlike the last time I was able to have a soda, which was the first cheat day, I was like, wow, this feels very rewarding. I feel very happy. I got 2 because it was 2 for 4 at QFC. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I did it. I'm doing good. Then the next day was Memorial Day, and that day was so stressful because, you know, no one has school, a lot of people don't have work, that aren't working retail. So, you know, we're naturally going to have more customers, but I did not realize how much of a disaster it would be. So I was so stressed out that I was like, I'm caving. I need something to de-stress me. So I caved and had a Pepsi. Now, I could theoretically do what I did with the last one and say, hey, loophole, no next cheat day. But I don't want to do that. I felt bad doing it the first time. I'm not doing it again. So this is officially strike 1. We officially hit strike 1. Luckily, this challenge, we're like past halfway at this point. So I'm not too worried about failing it. But I made the realization it's not necessarily the caffeine, it's the sugar. The sugar is the addictive part to me. The caffeine is what's making me have headaches and stuff like that, because that's subsided. I don't really have... Well, I'll tell you my final feelings once we're done with this whole thing, but... The sugary part is the addictive part. Yeah, what confirmed it today was I had a chocolate bar, because I was like, maybe I'll put the sugar test... the sugar thing to the test. I had a chocolate bar, and my craving for soda was just... not a thing. It wasn't a thing. So it is the sugar. It is the sugar aspect of it, and yeah. So I fucked up. I fucked up, and I'm here to own it. And yeah, it is what it is. But hey, I have a 3-day weekend. Probably not gonna be stressful. Not all challenge videos are perfect. Also, this also made me reflect on something. I don't think this is the healthiest way to try quitting a habit, by putting something on the line, you know, to force you to stop a habit, you know, and make it all public and stuff. So maybe if you're trying to quit a habit, don't do this. Don't do like I'm doing. That's my advice to you guys on this day. So that was the 28th, 26th, and 27th. So yeah. Alright, God, I hate this. I hate doing the whole vlogging in public thing. There are literally people like right next to me, but I'm at the Mass Cipher night. I do have a social life, kind of, a little bit. It is May 30th. Shout out Ghetto Blaster Ciphers. I didn't have any soda today, but I am drinking a White Claw. That was not... I can have alcohol, I just can't have soda. That's the whole thing with this. But yeah, I'm having a good time. Choked once. I went up 2 other times and I did pretty well, I think. Well, 3 other times, I think. I'm working on the whole rap thing, because I do want to like put out something eventually, but I'm just still brainstorming stuff, and that's really what's keeping me from going up there a little bit more. But besides that, I also got a new exciting thing in the mail today that's going to be the backdrop for videos moving forward, so look forward to that. God, this is so embarrassing. Yeah, I'm going to try to wrap this up, but I just want to let you guys know that yeah. Besides that, no soda. Other worst thing I had was like a 0 sugar Gatorade, so that's it for day 22, and you guys will see the whole backdrop thing at the end of the video. Alright guys, it is June 7th, and we did it! This is day 31, that makes a month. Yeah, I think I said June 8th at the beginning of this because I forgot that May had 31 days in the month, not 30. So, some things I've taken away when it comes to changes when limiting how much soda I have. By the way, before I get into that, actually, quick backdrop explanation. I do plan to make this my new backdrop, my new kind of like area for filming stuff. I actually was going to test out my little mic, but my micro SD card failed on me. So in the future, I'm going to have this as my background. I'm going to switch around the vinyls maybe every once in a while, and even when I actually start using this as my future setup. A few things I took from this. One is that when I had less soda, I had less sinus headaches as well. A large majority of that came from the caffeine side of things. I think if you have a lot of sinus headaches and you drink coffee every day or you drink soda every day, it's most likely a caffeine related thing. So that's definitely a big reason for me just to not drink any soda, at least every single day, you know, like as a necessity. Another realization I made is that I think this goes beyond soda. This is not a soda addiction, this is a sugar addiction. Because not even really, as much as the cherry ice drinks help out a lot when it comes to my craving for that fizzle feeling, you know, the carbonation, you know, my carbonation fix. I still need soda. I feel the need for it because of the sugar, because sugar can boost your mood. A coworker helped me realize that. So now the question is, am I going to keep doing this, or am I just doing this for this video? I'm going to try to keep doing this as much as I can without having to put something on the line. By the way, that secret I mentioned, because I said I got one official strike, and then I did a loophole thing earlier. I'm going to count the loophole thing as my actual official first strike. So I got two strikes. Because I didn't like the whole loophole idea. Just a friend of mine put that in my head and I was like, I could do that. You know, I could do that. But I don't know. I feel kind of weird about keeping that as the loophole. So I got two strikes. Yeah. Now, would I recommend you guys go out, if you have a habit that you want to break, to make a whole video about it and document all about it? No. I don't recommend you do this. I think the idea of me having to have a punishment on this that's like very public and stuff is just kind of more stressful and added more stress to my life. And I feel like, you know, I should hold myself accountable anytime I like really mess up. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to avoid at least sugary soda. Like if I'm having a rough day at say work or something, or I am out and I'm at a restaurant and I decide I want to get a soda, or I'm getting like McDonald's or some shit, I can get a soda. You know, I want to just kind of lower my soda intake, and I think what this proved to me is that I can do that. I'm going to keep drinking those ice drinks though. Those have really been helping. Like I said, not sponsored. At the end of the day, the reason I made this video is because I feel like soda addiction, or sugar addiction, I guess we should say, is like, I feel like it's very trivialized because of the fact that there are worse addictions out there. Like genuinely, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, that shit's bad. Very, very, very bad, and much worse than a sugar addiction. Like, drugs can alter your life forever. Sugar addiction, I don't feel like is talked about enough, and I feel like this at least brings some light to it. And if there are anyone who are like really insecure about it, just know that you're not alone. You know, there are people like you and me out there, you know? But we got this. And I guess this isn't as much as breaking an addiction than it is breaking a habit at the end of the day. I just want to let you guys know you're not alone. There are others like you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of all over the place and different for what I was saying that this channel is going to be, which is pretty much like just low effort bullshit. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell when you do. And yeah, so long and good night.